Hey y'all, welcome to Toadstead. Well, as you can see, we've got the 3 beehives that I have now here on the stand. And what we're going to do today is make some more stands. Now, I have this vision I kind of hope to accomplish where each one of these stands will hold anywhere from 8 to 10 hives. And of course, I want to end up somewhere between 30 and 50. Just depending upon how things go, how much work it is, how much I can get done. But the bottom line is, in this spring, this video is being shot very early in 2016. We need more racks because I'm hoping when it comes time to split these hives that I'll be able to split at least 3-4 off of each one. So this could be, anywhere from 9, 12, maybe even 15 hives. So I want to be ready for when and if that happens. So the outline of my plan, at least today, is to put another row in this area here, keeping them back to back. That way when I work the hives, I don't have to work right in front of them. Now, yeah, there's going to be more rows, but I'll leave more space in between the fronts of the hives. As it goes along, I think you'll see what I mean. The other reason is 2 of my 3 hives have provisions for the oil tray for helping to control mites and hive beetles and whatnot. I want to be able to access the backs of the hives, which is something I couldn't do over at Frog Toad Manor. So we're going to be using some scrap lumber that I got from a friend a while back, and I've had it for a while. So first thing we need to do is go ahead and start putting the things together. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to pick through the scrap pile here. I had a real good friend who was getting rid of the decks behind his house, and this is all pressure treated lumber, but it's been cut for other things. Now we know that the existing racks I have out there are about 22 inches off the ground, and I want to keep it pretty consistent. And just some of the lumber we're going to use, you can see here, these 2x4s, they're about 5.5, 6 feet long, and they have cuts like this out of them because they were used for other construction. Can't really use these structurally for much, but they'll be really good for what we're gonna do today. So let's go ahead and pick some of these out and we'll get started. Alright, now all we got to do is get the smaller pieces and start scabbing them all together. Okay, well, as you can see, we got 6 of them thrown together, and they're just 2x4s nailed together to make into a 4x4, and they've got a notch here for the 2x6 to sit in, and we're just going to make holes and use them for racks. So for right now, we've got to get it all down to the site and start putting it together. Well, and there we go. As you can see, I just sunk it in the ground, and let me get some little detail. It's not what you call a major building accomplishment, but we look over here at the girls. As you can see, they're buzzing away nice on this sunny day, and there's room on that stand easily for 1 more hive, perhaps even 2 if I put them in close. So there should be at least room for double that here. So, might be able to put 7 or 8, maybe more hives on here. And while this year's split's coming up, it's only a couple of months away now, a lot of it's going to depend on how many more hives I can afford to buy, build, or trade for. Plus, I've got a couple people that I want to make sure that we split my hives and get them some bees. We've got some friends of mine that are starting and or restarting who've had trouble, so we want to make sure they're first on the list. But you can get the kind of idea what I'm looking for. I'll add to this one here and bring it out to the same size. And we hope someday to have quite a few hives here. I think between the water spigot here, and you can see the other water spigot off in the distance here, we have room for at least 7 or 8 more of these. So 40, maybe even 50 hives is not out of the realm of possibility. And I just plan on growing this apiary as much as I possibly can up until the point where it's just more work than I can handle. So there's my version of beehive stands. All right, y'all. Fair winds. We'll see you next time around.